Good morning. Welcome to the YouTube channel. I am Alex in Ames, and we are headed into work here on a Friday morning to Wilson Toyota here in lovely Ames, Iowa. Hope everybody's morning is starting out great. It's a pretty decent day so far. It's not quite as cold and windy and awful as it has been the last couple days. Don't get me wrong. This is Iowa. It's December. It's cold, but it's not too bad at all. And I'm enjoying the fact that I almost have a beard again. I think I'm past the point where I just look like I have a dirty face, and I got this beard going again. So I'm feeling good about that. It's always nice when that comes back after Movember, because I realize I look weird with just a mustache. Everybody knows that. But that's the whole point, and you start that conversation about men's health. So, but we've belabored that point enough. What I wanted to talk to you about today is there are several things that fascinate me in life, and one of them in particular, over and over again, is what is and what is not culturally acceptable in different places. And mostly what isn't acceptable here, in not only in my home country, in my state, in my town. But in my community, really. But overall, there are things that are culturally acceptable and things that are not, and it manifests itself in very different ways and in very funny ways to me. The primary one I was thinking about this morning was something very simple: the meal of breakfast. And if you think about it, there is no other meal time around the world that it is more culturally acceptable to have such a wide range of things available. Think about this. At breakfast time, you can literally eat basically anything you want. Everything from a cold bowl of cereal, even let's take that a step back. A cold bowl of dry cereal, perfectly socially acceptable. Tons of people do it. Heck, even like a cereal bar, right? Everything from there to a freaking T-bone steak is absolutely socially acceptable for breakfast. You want a gigantic, Perkins 12-step breakfast thing, totally socially acceptable to go in and just pig out and destroy one of those. If you want an apple for breakfast, totally socially acceptable. In Germany, if you want a piece of bread with a cucumber on top of it, one slice of cucumber, that's totally a real thing over there. Ridiculous how wide spanning the social acceptance of breakfast is. If you did that, the same array of items is not available at lunch or dinner. I mean, McDonald's just tapped into it just like last year by having the all-day breakfast menu and that kind of thing. Obviously Perkins Village Inn, they've been doing it for a while, but still, they have extensive dinner menus and that kind of thing because it's not as socially acceptable to have breakfast items, pancakes or whatnot, at dinner. But you can have dinner items for breakfast, maybe the exception of a hamburger or something like that. But hey, they put fried eggs on top of hamburgers pretty regularly these days. So yeah, it's totally a thing. But in addition, alcohol. Absolutely totally acceptable at breakfast. If you walk in somewhere and order a mimosa with your breakfast, or you order a Bloody Mary, not only is that acceptable, but it's celebrated. The Bloody Mary bar, absolutely a thing all over the place. And heck, they'll throw a cheeseburger in that for you. So it just baffles me how these things become acceptable over time, and it just cracks me up when I go into somewhere and I can see just such a wide array of things available, and nobody bats an eyelash at it. But were you to go into a restaurant at dinner time and see the same kinds of things, it'd be totally unacceptable. There is a very set, specific amount of things that you get for dinner time, and or just for coffee or whatever it is. Hey, you want a coffee at dinner? No. You want a coffee after dinner? Yes. Yeah. See, you didn't think about it, did you? Oh well. I know there's no punchline today. I'm sorry. But it is something that kind of cracks me up, something I find interesting and funny. And hopefully you will spend the rest of your day, your week, observing others as we do at different meal times and out on the town and that kind of thing. And you will see it too. You will notice what I'm talking about. And you'll be sitting there chuckling to yourself eventually and going, oh, okay, Alex may have had a very, very slight point there. All right. Well, hey, I am getting into work, and I want to wish you a great day. I hope you get out there here on a Friday and you kill it, and you make some friends, you make some money, and you have a good time doing it. I will see you again here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday morning, because hopefully, unlike you, I am going into work. So we'll see you then tomorrow. Have a great day.